The crew worldwide, from Cali to Twitter, real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views, we'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Clan Arky for the dope production. Ring Gang stay with the best discussions. Ring Gang Radio.
I love them. But speaking of heavyweights, we have a fight on Friday of all days. You know,
Light heavyweight.
Yes, light heavyweights. You know, where unlike the heavyweight division.
Respect my division, fam.
Yeah, light heavyweight division is a respectable division. Things move in that division.
Thank you, blood.
Yeah, I'm putting mad respect on 175. 175 is the favorite division of Ring Gang Radio because it's progressive.
Yeah.
You know, with a very minor exception. But,
actually, that adds on to that. It's so progressive. Some of the guys, when they're younger, they have no choice but to go beyond it when they get too older. Because they got bigger. That's 175. It's literally be like, unless you're serious about that division, you're going up.
That 175 so popping, you got middleweights trying to be down.
Yeah, exactly.
Some middleweights, yes.
And some of them were trying to pussyfoot around that division instead of taking some real smoke. But no one wants to hear that though.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Yeah, I mean, but like 175 is like the truth division. If you supposed to be anointed, when you fuck around, somebody could knock you off. Brown, Pascal.
Brown.
It sounds like Hunger Games. The do. I nominate this nigga.
But no, I just tell you, like, anybody could be next. Like, you could be at the top, you could be at the bottom.
It's true.
Everybody's a threat at light heavyweight. Like, you can't sleep. Like, and that's what makes this fight on Friday night so interesting.
Exactly. That's why I felt hurt with some people's opinions about how that fight's gonna go.
And of course, the fight that we're talking about is Artur Beterbiev, the IBF light heavyweight champion, facing off against the lineal champion and the WBC light heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Gvozdyk. I never thought that I'd be saying all these European names when it comes to boxing. It's crazy how that's just like second nature to me now. This is something I've been thinking about. All of Gvozdyk, Beterbiev, pronouncing their names like this
what? I'll tell you what.
What's that?
I'll tell you why. This is what opened the doors. The good boy opened the doors.
Yeah, facts too. That and a weakening American amateur boxing system, but that's a whole different conversation.
That is a whole different conversation, because I can tell you right now, there's a bunch of people in the American amateur boxing situation who want to like string you up right now. It's the fact you said that.
Oh man, but like I said, when America decided, they didn't want to be a power in amateur boxing anymore.
This is America.
It opened up the floodgates, and now you have names like Gvozdyk and Beterbiev, in American professional boxing doing their thing, and now they happen to hold two of the belts of light heavyweight, and this fight is pretty much, like I said, unification. It's great that a fight like this is actually happening. Like I said, because I'm a big fan of unification. We all want to see champions knocking off other champions.
Yeah.
Like if you're a champion, that should be your goal.
Who's the best,
do
right?
That.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Exactly. Yeah, if you're not the best, what the fuck are you doing with fighting? So we have that coming up, and it's like, and of course I'm gonna be in the house for it. Ring Gang Radio is gonna be in the house for it, so that'll be a good time. It'll be great. Going to Philly and being ambiance. And with that being said, that fight is, I think right now it's like 50-50. Like I just actually took a look at the odds today, and they have Gvozdyk as like the slight favorite. Like pretty much everyone's like, I mean, both of them have power. Beterbiev, of course, has won all his fights by KO, and Gvozdyk has not all by KO.
As some people call him, either better beast or better beat a bitch. Otherwise, that's people I'll call him otherwise. He is KO's people.
I don't know if they call Beterbiev a better Peter Bit or
Beast. Just leave it a beast.
Yeah, Peter Beast. Yeah, I mean, like I said, dude has frightening power. Like dude has like power that just goes right through you. However, unfortunately, he also falls in tradition of big punchers, but chins are suspect as hell. You know, I mean,
I agree.
Dude, I mean, the first time dude was knocked down, he was kind of getting out boxing. This was like on ESPN, but he put the guy away in the second round. And then Beterbiev fought on the first card for Eddie Hearn's Matchroom in America, and he got into a war with Callum Johnson or whatever, who floored him heavily and had him like on the verge of probably getting KO'd, but he roared back to knock the dude out. You know what I'm saying? But Beterbiev, yeah, it was a damn good scrap.
Just because you get knocked out, people doesn't mean you can't get knocked out.
Exactly. But I always find it it's kind of crazy that usually the fighters that have like the most insane power are also pretty chinny too. I always find like, God is like, I can't give you all the all the strengths in the world, man. You gotta have some weaknesses, man. You either can't take a body shot or you can't take it to the jaw. One or the other, bro.
I mean, but that's the thing is like Gvozdyk could punch a bit, and he seems to be durable.
Yeah,
I mean, but Stevenson rocked him, but I mean, Stevenson rocks everybody.
Exactly, and so it's just pretty much now to me. This fight has always been like it's gonna be who catches who first, and it's either gonna be Beterbiev catches him and knocks him out because Gvozdyk has been down once before, or Beterbiev walks into something and he goes down. So I mean, this fight just has a threat of a violent knockout. Like it should end in a knockout. If it goes to a decision, that means something went horribly wrong. That's how I always like to say. If something doesn't go the way,
Gvozdyk has like the boxing skills to kind of control, Beterbiev.
Yeah, like Gvozdyk, Lomachenko, Usyk, they're like all the same fighters, man. They all have the movement in and out type of move.
Footwork and the pesky jab. I mean, Beterbiev could box a little bit, but I mean, he's kind of one-dimensional.
Yeah, he's kind of. I mean, he's also slowing down a little bit too, just a little bit.
Like, when was his prime? Like, you can't be slowing down now in his first meaningful fight.
Yeah, but he's also like 34. And that's the thing. He's only had like 14 fights too, but he's been wild and active because of promotional issues. He's actually been.
Nobody trying to hear that shit.
I mean, he's been pretty active for the last year. I mean, he's in the last. I mean, this will be his third fight in the last 12 months. Which is back compared to a fight a year. So I'm thinking like, no, Beterbiev, if he wants to make a point and really try to make a run at this, he needs to win this fight. He has to win this fight.
Yeah, because it's his first real step up, meaningful fight. Like everybody else he's fought has been set up for him to win or look good. Yeah, they may have been threats. They might be able to punch a bit or whatever, which is cool because, light heavyweight, we said, that whole division is full of sharks. Anybody could, give you a rough moment or hell, beat your ass. So
right.
Now you're dealing with a guy who is on the same level as you, it's put up a shut-up time now.
Exactly.
And then Beast get the nail, or can the nail get the beast?
Yeah, because Gvozdyk, I mean, his last
fight was a good fight title. They should get all of you to make fight posters.
They should have him make any type of poster because he is the GOAT artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if you're listening, LB's artistic services, they're off for sale, man. He'll give you the quality work, man.
Good they feel his shit.
Y'all see it on the website.
Exactly.
That Sean Porter, Errol Spence up.
Right. On Instagram and everything, man. Like I say, that's why I used to go artist. So yeah, if you're listening, you need your fight posters come correct. You go to LB.
We get the nail and the poster. If they have a classic fight, maybe we might get some more boxing artwork. But yeah, the nail versus the beast. Yeah, the nail versus the beast. That's basically what it is. It's like somebody's gonna get nailed with some boxing skills, or the beast is gonna beast up the nail. Damn, but I feel like this is gonna be a good fucking fight, though.
Now, how many rounds do you guys think this fight will go?
10.
That's 10 rounds.
Yeah, he said 10.
Yeah, because I'm just confident in how good the skills. I'm basically banking on the skill set to go through.
Yeah. I mean, well, luckily Beterbiev can actually go some rounds. Like, I mean, he's been to 12 before. I mean, he stopped the person in the 12 rounds, so I know he can go distance. But I think I'm thinking it'll probably be
you might also be thinking this because like the way Beterbiev punches, because the way it looks like, even if he's like doing a light shot, it looks like he's throwing the world at you.
Yeah, he puts everything into his punch.
So that's the thing. It's hard to tell whether he's being serious or not with a shot. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give him more rounds. Because some guys, if they have a blank expression, they are not going to tell you how strong or how tired they get. They're just going to give you the same thing every single time. They basically saw the first Terminator movie so many times, they just know what Arnold Schwarzenegger did.
Shit, man. I think Gvozdyk just gonna be able to outmaneuver Beterbiev and just be able to see all those big looping power shots and be able to just pepper him with the jab and just break him down. But I feel like,
yeah, you're talking about the looping shots. That's what I said. Like Beterbiev eventually figures it out. Don't loop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the fight gonna be like maybe 6 rounds.
Oh, 2 rounds less. Yeah. Okay.
You said 10, nigga. I said 6.
Sorry. I my bad. I messed up.
I'm like, damn, hold on. What kind of math they doing up there? Hold on. Like, I know Florida, we like at the bottom for like school and shit,
Oh, shut up. But yeah, that was my bad. I was like, so 4 rounds.
But y'all niggas first in mass shootings, though.
That is all you, man. I did not say a damn word about that. You said that for yourself. I would never go down that road.
Nah. So niggas can't be like, man, you always dick ride in Florida. Like, Florida ain't perfect. Yeah,
Wait, who do those guys tell me like, yo?
We humble down here. We can make fun of ourselves.
Florida knows full and well what issues are going on. So if Florida can make fun of themselves, you can make fun of anybody.
Yeah, Florida has it's on it has some serious issues. I mean, they're unique in their issues. Like the things that happen in Florida only happens in Florida.
Well, to be fair, because I was looking up some more about it, because people talk about like, oh, Florida man did this, Florida man did that. The only reason why you hear a lot about Florida is because by law they're allowed to say it. Every other state can actually say the other stuff they can, like the weird fuck shit that they do. They're just not allowed to. Florida just happened to just say like, you know what? Let everybody know the screwy shit we do. But every other state apparently they say they have a similar level of stuff. It's just they're not allowed to say it. Florida just happened to say like, we don't hide it.
Oh, that's some potent slander about Florida.
No,
you gonna take this?
No, it's not. It's not slander. It's not slander. Because it's basically what it's saying. It's like, what's they saying? It's like, Florida just says like, yo, we don't give a shit. Let you know what we're hearing about. Because every other state's too embarrassed to say like, yo, we just don't want to like, tell us or whatever.
Nah, we just trying to scare y'all fucking tourists because y'all be the worst fucking drivers down here. That's why.
Too late. Florida is where people are here, where people want to go to retire to. It's too late. It's too late.
Well,
Florida always been a retirement state, but always been a tourist state too. And them tourists be down driving horrible.
Well, I'll say facts to that because, like I said, when I was in Miami, one of the few times I really drove under the influence was in Florida because Miami Beach. Me and my boy were too lit, and then we'd be driving and goddamn tolls every fucking mile or so. I honestly don't even remember paying a damn toll, but I think I almost crashed into a couple of things too.
Damn, see.
I fell asleep behind the wheel too, because this was after a night because I was doing things.
Nigga, it's still recording.
Hey, sexual limitations. Okay, that was 10 years ago.
Nah, nigga. I'm gonna get a fucking school bus.
Edit this shit out so fast.
Nah, we gonna fucking. I'm gonna drive back in your state, Pat. What the fuck?
Fuck that shit. Yo,
you can do that, but
this portion of the podcast, we didn't exist. We did not exist. I'm not letting this nigga fuck up our African heritage, even though he's actually doing what an African does. I don't care.
Down here, nigga, man, everybody be driving horrible, man. I remember the fucking damn post office, the damn mail fucking truck almost hit me one time in front of a fucking library, nigga. Like, but yeah. As far as I'm saying, 6 rounds for Gvozdyk. In a good fight. I mean, like, you might even see 2 knockdowns. Like, I think you might even trade knockdowns. Like, I think this is gonna be like the other unification fight we got earlier this year. That's getting kind of lost in the sauce with all these good fights. But the Hooker Ramirez fight.
Yeah. Well, I
think it's gonna be on that level.
Well, they didn't really trade. They didn't really trade knockdowns. I think.
Nah, they didn't. But I feel like this fight gonna trade knockdowns. But the ebb and flow Hooker Ramirez had, I feel like this fight gonna have that too. But with Gvozdyk maybe kind of controlling it more.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I think Gvozdyk is just gonna maintain some range. Just use his jab, like pretty much can move, stay on the outside with right hands, and then he's got to do that until he either wobbles. Because, like I said, Gvozdyk knows how to
with some body shots too.
Yeah, like I said, Gvozdyk knows how to finish someone. Like if he sees somebody in trouble, he will finish you off. Pause. And that's how I feel. What will happen with Beterbiev? This is a new.
Ignore me.
Damn, all y'all niggas nasty tonight. Shit. I'm the only normal cat
leave me the fuck alone.
Cause I'm the only dude from Harlem. I mean, Florida.
Harlem, okay. So niggas already say Harlem, even though they already say the next place they're from. Yeah, I'm from Harlem. Yo, but I'm in New Zealand.
Yeah, he's from the Harlem section of Florida. Apparently I'm not.
LB, let's just say this right now. We all heard Lean Back by Fat Joe. We're all from Harlem at that point.
Speak for yourself.
So okay, how many rounds you talking about, Pat?
I think 7 or 8.
You pick one.
Someone's always trying to get me to pick one. All right, fuck it then. 8.
6, 8, 10. What the fuck is this?
Stop thinking about this too much.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's
we made our calls.
Oh, so everybody picking Gvozdyk?
Yeah, I'm picking Gvozdyk.
Oh, okay. PJ is too, I guess.
No, I'm not.
Who you picking?
You're picking Beterbiev.
The other guy.
You said the other guy. Who's the other guy?
Oh.
Who?
Shit, I forgot the guy's name. Sorry.
Nah, say his name.
I thought I said Bivol.
Yeah, why the fuck you said Bivol? The nigga fought yesterday.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking the other guy right now because the reason I'm thinking the other guy is because like there's a guy I'm training right now for his fight. He looks like Bivol.
Alright, so Beterbiev or Gvozdyk, bro?
I'm going to stick with Beterbiev.
Beterbiev?
Yeah.
In the 10th round?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, if I was picking Beterbiev, I'd pick him earlier than that. I don't know why. Because for a mover like Gvozdyk, I can't see him for Beterbiev drowning him late.
No,
I can't.
I feel that. What was the name of the other guy again?
Gvozdyk.
Beterbiev.
Gvozdyk, before he's moving around, if he moves around too much, a punch of like Beterbiev does not need to put his power yet. So that means you move too much, you're letting him get ready, like, rest up, and he can land at you later. But if he does make Beterbiev throw too much early, then I 100% understand what you guys are talking about. Like, yeah, the other guy's gonna win. I just give Beterbiev the puncher's chance.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. You know what? Gvozdyk by decision now.
Oh, fuck you. Just say that to spite me.
Yeah, Gvozdyk by decision. Like, yeah, this fight's gonna be good, but I don't know if it's gonna be damn good.
Well, I'm hoping, since I'm gonna be there, I'm hoping it's damn good. Because it's damn good on paper.
It is damn good on paper.
Just have some Henny White, you'll be good to go.
Well, I can't really carry Henny White across state lines.
I still think, it's gonna be a great fight. Fuck all
Beyond
that.
State lines. You said beyond state lines. Have it before you go.
But Gvozdyk by decision, though. Gvozdyk by decision. We might see a few knockdowns. I'll maintain that as well.
Yeah. Beterbiev, I'm sure, will wobble. I just don't see any of that.
Man, he might get dropped like twice, bruh.
Right.
Fair.
That's what's Gvozdyk gonna just bank rounds.
Exactly. And Gvozdyk will not, until Beterbiev is really wobbly, he's not gonna go for the finish. That's not his style. He'll work to break you down, but I just don't see him he's not gonna trade with Beterbiev because for sure he'd get knocked out doing that.
Who the hell would want to trade Beterbiev at all?
You'd be surprised.
I 100% agree with you. I mean, people just do it unintentionally because I would train some guys. I'm like, what the fuck are you training with a guy who has 20 pounds on you? They're like, oh,
because
I just did. I'm like, why?
Because the last two Beterbiev fights, guys traded with him and they got put away. Which was, because he faced Hot Rod in his last fight. Hot Rod was the one who should have taken Marcus Brown 0, but he got robbed on the cards. But Hot Rod got a shot at Beterbiev and stayed in Beterbiev's range and got lit up with something serious. So people try because they think that chin is a little weak, but they don't realize to get to that chin you're gonna have
to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't free.
No, people with the chin put the chin first and not the forehead. The forehead will take the better shot than actually the chin. That's where your skull is. Your skull will take a better shot than your chin. People were like, yo, let me look up first. See your head. Then I go to sleep for no good reason.
Yeah.
And they get mad because they went to sleep.
Hey, that's what it be like that sometimes.
Stuff that jab.
LB's 100% right about that. Literally, sometimes, if you can just kill the jab, it gets easier for me right away.
Facts. And I am definitely looking forward to this fight. And Friday night it's a little different because it's literally the only boxing that weekend. It's on a Friday, so hey, I'm not complaining. We got all high quality fights. So like I said, no complaining. Just got to throw it in the air that this fight, hopefully turns out to be good on paper, and I think it will be, and LB thinks it will be. So
yeah. So no matter our opinions of how the fight's gonna go, we're just hoping for one main thing: it's a good fight. The end.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of our pettiness, we just want a good fight.
Yeah.
Our pettiness is among ourselves. You don't need to join the fight. We're ready for the fight among ourselves, no problem.
Yeah, because this is Q4 2019's time to shine. The big fights in this quarter, they need to show and prove, because there will be how 2019 in boxing will be judged.
Yes, sir.
And because the second half of 2019 is way better than the first half.
Facts.
They can find out on their own.
What's that?
I said they can find out their own, unless you want to list them.
Yeah, no, I don't want to list them.
There you go.
But speaking of